Clap your fingers, snap your fingers. Jetzt, Alter. We're ready?
Yeah, go.
Okay.
Hello, I'm Rami.
And I'm David.
And over the past 2 days, we've been testing the brand new FX2, kind of seeing what this whole beast is capable of and what we can produce with it. So after 2 days of running around with the camera, shooting mostly video, but also a ton of photos, we've kind of discovered that it's come as great as a hybrid shooter and really allows you kind of to dive into both. So the FX2 has a full frame 33 megapixel sensor, which allows you to get 7K oversampling in 4K for full frame, and you get a Super 35 mode with 4.6K oversampling. Diving straight into the settings for our shoot the last 2 days, we set the camera to full frame 4K in S-Log3 at 10-bit to get the most out of the image quality and the 15-stop dynamic range that this camera has to offer. We also shot everything in Cine, which meant we're always shooting at the lower or the higher base ISO of 800 or 4000, which is really great for low light at blue hour or in darker conditions in the forest. Since the camera has a full frame 33 megapixel sensor, it's also great for photography. And switching between movie and still mode is super easy since you have a dedicated switch on the back and your settings are preserved. The camera also allows you to take stills in S-Log3, which makes it super easy to keep a consistent grade across your photos and videos if you're making thumbnails, for example.
The new autofocus also performed great for photo and video. Since our main subject was a person, we set it to face recognition, and it did a great job even in low light or in water.
And I think especially with the new AI chips, it's just tracking him really well across the lake and staying on focus. One of my favorite features of the new camera is the tiltable EVF. It's tiltable up to 90 degrees. And I used it a lot as a third stabilization point when shooting handheld. Just super convenient at this angle. It's super bright, high resolution, and just really enjoyable to use.
The camera has 5-axis IBIS and amazing stabilization. We always try to use the stabilization mode best suited for the shot we're trying to get.
So we're up in the mountains getting some trail running shots of Brian, and I turned on the dynamic active stabilization mode, and it's pretty surprising how stable I can get when I'm just following him handheld on this pretty rough and rocky terrain. If you're trying to level up your audio as well, the top handle is really great because like with the other Cinemaline cameras, you get 2 full XLR inputs, which allow you to connect professional microphones directly to the camera.
How far can I go?
Personally, I use LUTs quite often, so I'm super happy that I can use them in my camera now as well. So right now we're shooting an interview setup with Brian, and having the ability to scroll through your own custom LUTs is something really nice, so you see what the final product could look like.
What's fun with the FX2 as well is getting creative with where you can put the camera. Trying to kind of mount it in really interesting positions.
So right now we're trying to get some creative angles with some fixed mount shots. And the FX2 works really well for this since it's compact, lightweight, and has various mounting options.
And compared to previous cameras, it also has 2 1/4-inch threads on the bottom for your tripod plates.
So even on fast movements or fast whips, it keeps your camera locked in. This feature is something I really miss on previous models, and I'm super happy they added it to the new FX2.
We hope you enjoyed this insight into how we use the FX2, what some of our favorite new features are, and how to get the most out of this camera.
See you next time, guys.